y'all back again? Who's we? Sometimes the night before I do a recording, I'll sit around, watch a ball game or something, and play guitar unplugged, just a solid body, and come up with some things. So there's a couple of things I wanted to try. One thing I've been trying to do is play, when I'm playing single strings, is play up on the neck. See the sound that gets? If you go back here, sometimes it's apropos to play back there, particularly rock, You don't want it too smooth, or a little bluegrass thing, I think. So, but when you're playing jazz, and you don't have to, but play up on the neck. I noticed Les Paul in one of the videos. It's I think he was pantomiming because Mary Ford and him were sitting in a living room somewhere, and he had a Les Paul, guitar, solid body. I don't think there was a chord in it, and she was singing. And there was one of the records, Alabama Bound or something. But anyway, when it came to his playing a solo, he played pretty much up here with his right hand. He's even moving it down. So you're going to get the more jazz tones when you do that. Add a little bit more treble there. Somebody asked me, why don't you, you play a lot of jazz stuff, why don't you have a jazz guitar? I said, I do. But I kind of prefer playing guitars like these that have a long extension that you can play up high. A lot of the hollow bodies, it's really hard to play up anything in the upper register. And plus I play a lot of rocking things, and I like to bend strings. And normally on, an arch top, you're not going to put light strings so you can bend them, You can't do your steel guitar. Thus, playing, I watched a guy playing one time, and he was playing up in here. I was thinking, that's how he's getting that nice tone. Just a more rounded, jazz kind of sound, I was hearing somebody, I think it was Sonny Stitt, he would play diminished things on the 4-chord on a blues, like, you in B flat. When you go to the E flat, which is the 4, he would play like a B flat diminished, just play, I don't know exactly what his licks were. Something like that. As soon as he hit now a lot of times you play it, you go to the diminished after playing it 1, 2, 3, but want to borrow that, and I borrow the diminished. So E flat to an E flat diminished, and of course that could be also called a B flat diminished or a C sharp diminished, D flat diminished rather. But when you're playing, like I said, on the jazz blues, I'll get that more in like a double time feel. So what I'm doing is playing on the 4-chord, going back to the 1. I said I'm trying to play it up here. Try it again. Back to the B flat. to the G7 into your 2 minor, 2 minor 5-1. I think I'm saying that right. I did that on the, sometimes did it on the beginning. I'll bend in. I'm hitting an A here, but I'm going to bend it back up to the B flat. Like stuff like that and everything. Like as soon as I play lines and play little chords with it. So on the C minor, then back to the alpha. Now that's something that'd be hard to play on an archtop in that position. So that's a inversion of a B flat 13th, I think. Then for the turnaround, I'm just taking the same chord, taking it up 4 frets. So like that. If you play same idea, going up chromatically and coming back down, you know, to go to the 1 chord. So kind of a Sonny Stitt sort of a thing. That's hard to do. For me anyway.